Trays, deuces. Go on.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
We're shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
What up, Doe?
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are drinking Penelope Bourbon. And tonight's topic is kind of like a toss-up.
Yeah.
Got a few things we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
A few clips we're going to react to, but we're going to have a good time tonight.
Absolutely.
All right. White Star GB.
Shaking, man.
How you been, man?
Good, man. Good. We missed last week's show. I had the bubble guts. Had to stay home.
TMI.
But other than that, man, everything's been cool, man. Weather warming up. We're getting ready for spring. It felt like it was a hard winter, but it was a quick winter.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm talking too soon. Like we're not out the woods.
Yeah, we're not out
yet,
the water.
Right?
But
I'm kind of ready for it.
Today really
Amazing.
gave me a glimpse of like,
yeah.
I really thought about spring, summertime.
No jacket weather.
Yes. I'm putting this out there now.
Oh shit.
I think I want all of us to go to the venue together. It might sound
Still
bougie like, you know what I mean?
All right,
but
all right.
like, of course we'll do some whiskey shits or whatever, but
Right.
Go out there, you know.
Where? What are you talking about?
It's in for all you guys that are out there. We live in Long Island, and Peconic.
Oh, okay.
It's the name of the. We go to Pindar.
Mm-hmm. That's the vineyards.
That's the vineyard. Yeah, that we go to out there.
Last time y'all went, I don't think I answered back in the group chat.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you.
Yo, I got a bad feeling. I got a bad problem with doing that. If I'm not interested in something, I just kind of hide from it.
You told me you had a problem with going to a vineyard too with somebody else, right?
Yo, I want to do something. I act like I didn't see that shit. I be acting like Stevie Wonder, what? Y'all asked about what?
Bro.
Yo, but you saying it on air now. I gotta go. God damn it!
But I promise you, yo, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Right, yo, you can drive mad far to eat cheese and eat sour grapes and shit, cheeseburger and whiskey, nigga.
I promise you, this spot though, it's not it's cool. It's not super uppity and
you gotta take your socks
stuffy.
off. You gotta take your socks off, put your shoes back on,
bro. This spot. You'll see white girls dancing, getting sloppy drunk off of wine, falling. They got live music, all that shit.
Yeah,
and it's a good time. It's a good time, and it's a good time, couples too, to bring out your wife or whatever. And yeah, bro. So I've been thinking about that, especially when I'm out working. That's
line it up, man. Line it up.
Yeah.
How far is the ride?
Far.
It's an hour.
It's an hour
and some change.
All right,
a little bit over an hour.
So can we get a Sprinter?
You know what? Me and Shell talked about that.
And I'm not a drinker and driver anymore, yo.
I hear you. The pricing though, a Sprinter probably would cost us maybe $1,000.
Maybe get a minivan.
I'm saying
rolling the MPV is fat.
It might be $100 per person per couple going out there. You know what I mean?
That'll work. That'll work for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can make
you
that.
Get a Sprinter, I'm in.
Okay.
Yo, we missed Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day was good for the lovers and y'all.
Yeah. I actually I went out on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
To our little local restaurant.
Okay. All right.
And we had a good time. We made sure we got there early enough to beat the crowd.
Right.
Straight, since we didn't record that day. So it's as soon as the kids are done with activities, school, whatever, we'll jet out and the family will go.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah. We went to Hibachi, yo. Y'all had a good laugh in there, yo. Yo, we in Hibachi. We all sitting down. We waiting for the last couple to come, because they got to seat all the couple. Come around, walk in. I see a young lady sit down, and then I see a dude. Yeah, I'm laughing even thinking about it. A dude comes around, opens up, like pulls out her seat, pushes her in. He comes around. He has a shiesty on in the restaurant.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
full face mask, the whole, you know what I mean, joint. And I'm like, yo, I take one look. I'm already 2 margaritas in because I pre-gamed at the crib.
Mhm.
And I got something from the bar. I take one look at him and just start dying laughing because I cannot believe that.
Really?
I just thought it was the funniest thing because he got the glasses on with it. Yo, the shiesty
What
with
kind-
the glasses on is wild. That's the funniest
Yo,
combination.
that
to me,
gotta
yo.
be a super hood dude. You know what I
Yo,
mean? Like to be at the spot.
dog, it's
And
hilarious.
you just you
Shorty like a regular square. She got her little hair pressed. It's like, you know, someone's daughter. You know what I mean? Like, when homie come down, he sit down. Yo, I'm down. My wife is like, you gotta stop. Like, she put me. I'm like, yo, this is too funny, yo. Yo, the food come out. Everybody come out. Yo, he takes the shiesty off. That's what the funniest part. Yo, these dudes never look the same with the shiesty off. He's like a regular kid, like a regular guy, like somebody's son, like somebody that we know. It could be a regular kid with glasses though. It's like, yo, why you coming here like that, bro? But you know what I mean? You gotta, I guess it's part of the
if you
things
want
that they do now or whatever. I just thought it was hilarious that he walked into a restaurant with it on, yo.
you do shit like that, you know you're gonna be prejudged. But
Yeah,
people don't.
yeah.
I guess they don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Earlier tonight, real quick, I'm going to drop my wife off somewhere, my son, and we see a group of young dudes, young kids, walking down not too far from the house, and it's like 8 of them, 8 to 10, and they all got on black and Pooh Shiesty masks. And I'm like, yo, bro, you see that? They could be some good kids, but tonight they'll get profiled.
Yeah,
or something
they
to
will get
happen,
profiled, yeah.
and then they'll parent will say something is racial, is this, that, and the third. But they look like they looking to cause some trouble.
Yeah, there's
You know what I
there's
mean?
no reason to have your face covered like that.
Yeah, bro. So you got to know better.
Yeah,
You know
fun
what I mean?
times though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your week?
My week was cool, man.
Yeah, slow motion.
Just happy to get back on the mic and yeah, just get back to it, man. So we've been away for a couple weeks, so
All right,
yeah, just looking to get back. That's all.
let's go.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, the fact that you said that, again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. Tonight we are drinking Penelope bourbon. All right. And this one is a 4-grain. All right. Corn, rye, wheat, malted barley. It's 80 proof, 40 ABV, 80 proof. All right. And straight bourbon whiskey. Aromas is sweet, buttercream, and fresh apples, married with layers of nutmeg and allspice. The palate is a creamy, sweet dance of almonds and vanilla bean that finishes with hints of toasted macadamia nuts and a subtle kiss of tangerine citrus.
A lot going on there.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot of fruits.
The first thing that I've thought about is that for a bourbon, it's really not that sweet.
Yeah.
It's not that sweet for a bourbon.
Yeah. I kind of appreciate that.
Not me so much.
Okay.
You know, I like my bourbons, you know, it's gonna be my sugar fix.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But pretty smooth.
You think it's not as sweet because it's a little younger? Like it looks young too. It's a little lighter.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That could yeah. Maybe they didn't use a lot of, you know, I think a lot of the sweetness may come from the corn. You know, depending on what type of mash that they use. And this one is aged for a minimum of 26 months in charred
That's
New American bourbon. You know, that's what you got to have in order to you got to use oak barrels, new oak barrels in order to make bourbon.
Right.
And you can barely see it, right?
Pull it back.
No, it's blurred out.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
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 Making it work though.
Yeah. So what you think so far?
It's cool. Like I said, it tastes a little young. It tastes a little I guess that's what you're saying, like with the sweetness, but I'm not really getting any like bite or anything like that from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's cool though. It's like This tastes like something that you would drink when you're outside when it's a little warmer or something like that. It's not, too much of a commitment. Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
drink too heavy, but it's cool.
As far as the notes, I am getting a little bit of the nuttiness
Yeah.
pause, but
A
as
little
far
bit of that citrus too. Like I am
yeah,
like, yeah. It tastes lighter. It tastes like fruitier. Like
yes, definitely getting a little bit of that citrus, but when I when I'm drinking my bourbons, I'm expecting a certain level of sweetness to it, and this definitely is a little pulled back as far as the sweetness is
Right.
concerned. Like more like a, you know,
like
the
Irish.
sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say more like a Scotch or Irish. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
you know what I mean.
Mhm.
So, but we'll sit with it. We'll let it marinate, and
Right.
then we'll come back and we'll see how it fares.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, let's jump right into the show. Where we
we
gonna
going
start?
first?
Let's go with Neo, man. Neo having a good old time out there, yo.
Okay.
See how you living.
All right. So,
About that? About your relationship?
Of course they do, and I answer them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honesty. Again, I'm not lying to nobody,
hold
not
on.
even my children.
Pause it real quick. Just slide it back to the beginning. This clip is about Neo.
Mhm.
He's kind of in a polygamous situation.
3 girlfriends.
3 girlfriends,
Yeah.
and
They all live with him.
they all live with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess his baby mom's, she has a little bit of an issue with it, so
yeah.
she kind of reacted to this particular interview that he had, where he's describing his lifestyle, and she kind of got back at him. All right, if you slide the slider at the bottom, you can slide it back to the beginning. Yeah, right below. Yeah, to the beginning. Okay, there we go now.
Questions about that? About your relationship?
Of course they do, and I answer them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honesty. Again, I'm not lying to nobody, not even my children. Hey, this is daddy's girlfriend, and so is that, and so is that, and so is that.
You got no problem.
And she gonna make you some cereal, and she gonna cook lunch, and she gonna wash your clothes.
Come
and
on,
it's all
man.
good. And
Come on, man.
it's family, it's community.
Oh, you
That's
need
what
your
it's
own
about.
book in the Bible, right between Corinthians and Ezekiel.
I can't really read. Corey, cool. Can you read the caption of what she was saying in the post? If you just pause it and go back.
Let me go back a little.
She gonna wash your clothes.
That's actually. Oh, I could actually make it larger. This is disgusting parenting. I'm sorry to everyone that this narrative is being forced. Forced down. Forced down y'all throats. Sorry, excuse me. So this is disgusting parenting. I'm sorry to everyone that this narrative is being forced down y'all throats.
Okay. Hold on. There's a couple of more. I think it's tweets that she put out, or some other posts that she put out. If you go a little bit further.
Okay. Just press play. Go a little further.
Come
And it's
on,
all
man.
good. And
Come on, man.
it's family, it's community.
Oh, you
That's
need
what
your
it's
own
about.
book in the Bible, right between Corinthians and Ezekiel.
All right there. You want to pause it? Okay.
Okay. And didn't I tell you? Didn't I?
Yeah, you gotta read it like her. You gotta read it like you gotta read it in her voice,
I
man.
know I should have brought my glasses. You know, to go out and already had a couple glasses of whiskey. All right. And didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell your corny ass not that? I really need my glasses. Not have that shit going on in front of my kids. To do that cornball shit on your own time. That shit sick as fuck. Actually, sick as fuck. You hella fucking weird for that at Neo. But I'm glad you think I'm playing with you after I'm done already. Warned you, I'm not playing about my kids. Okay, any more to it? I gotta minimize it because it's I think it's in the way. Let me see. Okay, what else I got? Oh God. And probably relationships aren't 5+ girlfriends that party with you every night so you can pick up more girls to hook up with. That is what you call an open relationship. I'm glad she put the and open, so she knew her grammar. She got that part right. You're a one. You're a wanna boyfriend pimp / trick. You like the GFE, whatever that is.
Yeah, what is that?
Girlfriend experience.
Okay.
Oh, shout out to GB for knowing that one. Stop disrespecting Polly. There is nothing exclusive about what you got going on, weirdo. Keep that shit away from my kids.
Mm.
Any more? Okay. And this one says, you need your FKN. We know what that means. Sass. Beat. Belt to sa. That's the problem.
Mm.
Man, she has a real issue with this thing here, huh?
Yeah.
Any more left? Okay, yeah.
Then that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we got some more. This looks
What's some more?
like. Anyway, just had to make that clear. That's weird, and we don't condone clown parenting.
Yeah.
Moving on. How y'all doing? Don't mind me. Okay, seems to be the last of it.
Okay. Thank you, Corey. Cool.
All right, I don't have my glasses, but you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
read very well. If
Thank
you
you.
don't know, I don't have my glasses.
What's your first thoughts?
She's right. I think she's 30% hating, 70% right. In front of the kids is wild. Like, you don't need to do that in front of the kids. Like, there's really
Like,
no
what is
reason.
he doing in front of the kids? Like, it's not
Just and introducing his kids to 3 different girls that are his girlfriend is too much.
He's also a celebrity,
Right.
Yes.
right? In a world where have or can have their fair share.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they usually
in more than a revolving door.
Yeah.
Right. Which most kids of celebrities are probably used to the revolving door, right? Used to just many women coming and going. You know, he's just kind of putting his 3 up front and saying, all right, listen, I got my fair share. You know, this is what I'm dealing with, you know?
Yeah, at least it's some stability.
I don't know, bro. In the world, I said this about Kanye. I keep saying this. In the world of R. Kelly and Diddy, for you to be pushing this right now in the open, you kind of wilding, yo. Just one of these women come across disgruntled, and he's up shit's creek, yo.
You don't think it's better to publicize it?
No.
Than to keep it in, because all right, if it's known that
it's just dysfunction, like
if
you just publicizing dysfunction, fam. Like you just
usually when there's transgressions or offenses happening, it's in the private. He's keeping it public, so it's like, yo, you know, it's been documented that he is polygamous.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe that will avoid a scandal versus someone that we never knew.
I think it just makes it easier. It makes it low hanging fruit. It makes everybody into an investigator. They're gonna look into these girls and they're gonna look into their history and everything like that. Everybody's a PI now on social media and on the internet. For you to just be doing this kind of behavior in the open in 2025, where the Diddy trial didn't even start yet, yo, fam. Like, I don't know how these celebrities aren't afraid of women. Like, they're running to the bullshit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
get
it.
Like Corey Cool said, as a celebrity, he probably has his fair share of women.
Yeah.
And why not just
because yo, if one of them don't like just taking the 3 women across the country with you could be trafficking. Yo, they putting cases on everybody for anything. So, yo, this is the generation where this is the time right now. You need to just get one shorty and keep it low. Or if you're doing some freak shit, you need to have NDAs, everything signed, and just really be completely tactical and all that. It just feels like he just on some new R. Kelly shit, like without the underage, but just like mad girls living with him. Like that's how Kelly was. They were a little younger, but like it's just freaky ass nigga shit. Like just like stop being so fucking freaky, nigga. Like the fuck. Like why can't niggas just stop being freaky? Oh, pardon me, yo. Like niggas is freaky in the open now. Like it ain't niggas is going to jail for being freaky, yo.
Yo, bro. I guess
we all love pussy, Ron.
Yeah, but he could afford to be that freaky.
Nah, it's not even Nick. This low tier bitches. We could afford like I could get 3 low tier bitches. Like nigga, you can have whatever you want. It's
Okay.
just what you doing, fam. Like it's a certain way you're supposed to like operate your life, especially in front of your children.
No. The only thing that I would push back with you on is he doesn't have to show this in front of his children. His children don't have to be exposed.
Yeah.
I don't dig that. And, I could be making an accusation that's not true, that his baby mom's, she wants light too. And you had a baby with this dude because it was beneficial, right?
Right.
So to now go ahead and try to attack him when it's like, yo, this is probably your meal ticket in every way, shape, or form, where it's like, all right, even if you're private, you're gonna make a certain amount of income just being his baby moms or live a certain lifestyle,
She
right?
just don't. I mean, I hate to shoot her, but she just don't want that freak shit around her kids.
She
like,
defended Polly.
I think
She
just like
basically
on some,
she basically was saying like, Polly is cool, but you doing it wrong. You doing it different. You doing it weirdo style.
Yeah, because Polly is like in the religious sense, right? Like how you'll have certain.
I don't think she's talking about that.
Yeah,
I think she's saying it goes both ways when you're really doing poly. Women get access to other men, and men get access to multiple women.
I don't think go like that with the Polly. Yeah, go like that.
Depending on the situation. You understand what I'm saying? But him being who he is, he's the figurehead.
Yeah.
He's the one that probably finances everybody's situation. Yeah. They have to live with him, so he makes the rules. Right?
Right.
And
no, but the way she painted it was like he has these 3 girlfriends, but he's in open relationships with them so that they're going out and they're going to get more girls to bring around and go mess around with him.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, you gotta stop. Like, you gotta stop. You're gonna go to jail. You're gonna stop. You gotta stop. So what? You think I'm wilding? Like, niggas, boy, you're gonna go to jail, fam. It's like, yo, Rico's bitches. Like, that's the black man's kryptonite right now. This low hanging fruit for niggas now.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay.
I don't. The reason why I don't think they're scared is because they could sleep with
they can't stop. First of all, they got no control.
No. I think that if you do certain things that are in the gray area and you're doing that, that's
what's the gray area? What's a certain thing? Give me something. Cause they're saying like, yo, this nigga Diddy was giving these women drugs. So you can't even give a shorty a blunt anymore. Like, you can't even buy a plane ticket to send shorty over there. That's sex trafficking.
The thing is,
like, they just adjusting words and
no. It's multiple people said he'll spike bottles of alcohol. Right? All right. That's where it gets to the point where if things go wrong, they could say something because you're already doing something illegal. Now, if he just sleeping with a bunch of women and he got a bunch of women that he's smashing, that's something different. Now, if you slapping chicks up and you doing semi-illegal stuff, then there's a chance that something can come back on you, right? Now, it's always a chance that a chick could play you as like some lame nigga, like, yo, I'm gonna put a case on them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is that the dudes that really be on some extra shit, those are the ones that usually get people coming back. They get the most complaints, right? And those complaints turn into criminal situations or lawsuits that they got to pay out.
I feel like any disgruntled person can put a case on anybody.
All right. Can I ask you this though?
Sure.
Like, is it possible for him to run his situation like this and just not expose his children?
Yeah,
because technically they should be.
But that was her whole problem.
Mothers.
That was the whole problem with the first clip when she was barking on him when he was playing the PlayStation in the bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was barking on him. She was like, "Yo, you don't gotta do this here. Like, maybe you should have like a separate wing of the house or something like that. Like, dude clearly want to be around his kids, but he want to do his free. Like, yo, take it from a dude that was divorced early and had his kid. I had my kid half of the week. Yo, when I had my kid, it was just it was about her. I made dinner, did homework, boom, ironed her uniform for the morning, got her off to school. It was like straight square life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On my days, that's when I'm running and ripping. You know what I mean? I could do whatever I want to do. Daddy still got to have a life too. But yo, there's a certain decorum you have to have around children.
Yeah.
So that's the easy part. I just think that him, the part of him just putting it out in the open, he wilding, yo. Like, he playing from an old playbook. Like, we not giving you props for that. We think you a fool. Like, we think you a sucker. Same way,
I
like,
thought
yo,
he was a homosexual.
Same way watching the video of like a rapper pointing guns into a camera. That's literally how it feels like to me. It feels like a drill rapper doing a video pointing guns at a camera and like snitching on himself. Like, I just feel like him talking like that in 2025 is just as stupid as crashing out.
I always feel like men that want to expose their personal situations, transgressions, whatever, like their dealings with women, private stuff, and they want to expose it when it could just remain private.
Yeah.
Right. I think they're trying to either run away from something or trying to hide something else.
Right.
I've always thought that he was, I guess, bisexual. I'm not gonna say homosexual because he's evidently he has children and stuff like that, so he does deal with women, right?
Why? Because of what he looked like.
I've heard that. I heard from somebody.
You heard? Okay,
I heard from somebody that dealt with booking him. Said that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it was he's at the show. They booked him or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, what you need? You want to bring some girls? Whatever. You want Neo need girls?" He's like, "You don't want no girls." Like, he said it like that. Like,
okay.
So
what? He couldn't have been married. He couldn't have been in a relationship.
This is a while ago. This is before he might have had a kid or something like that. But I don't think he was married or anything like that. But it was like his.
He said he wanted some dicks or something. Like, what he said he wanted. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. It was like when the person asks, "Does Neo want some girls?" And it's like
chocolate covered dildo. What this nigga wanted, yo?
It was like as if you asked a weird ass question, like, "You don't want no girls?" Like, but
really got enough.
But who puts it out there in the middle of, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't,
like, he's overcompensating.
Yes, exactly. He's overcompensating for something.
Maybe he sees that's the wave with the Nick Cannon, or maybe that's his little thing. Because I mean, yo, have you seen the girls? You saw them?
What?
You saw the way they look?
They look stripperish.
They look stripperish. Well, they clean.
What you mean?
I'm a married man, but they clean.
Well, you said it wasn't though. You just said it was low hanging fruit. It said mid tier.
No. Oh, his? No. His is clean. Yeah, no. Neo's joints is clean. I ain't saying that they was low. I'm just saying, like, it's easy for him to walk around like that. Like, you could just get women. Like, yeah, you could get women to do whatever you want to do. You know, I wasn't saying that they were like low hanging fruit. I'm just saying, like, it's low hanging fruit to do that kind of behavior. It's not that hard for a dude with money to have 3 poor women, good looking women,
exactly,
on a payroll as girlfriends / sex per full-time sex workers.
And
you know what I mean?
That's why I feel like it's more publicity than reality.
It's corny. But in this day and time where niggas is running for Trey Songz running for his life, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't fly right now to do that. Like, right now is the time where, like, nigga, like.
All right, but okay, if the sentiment is that you're a homosexual, right? That would be the game. As a publicist, that would be the game. That would be the play.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, yo, he's swimming. This like, yo.
Honestly, honestly, the play now, yo, if he's gay, just be gay. Because I think there's an untapped lane there for the gay singer nigga.
Come on, man. Cat's been saying that for years, right?
Yo, if Tevin Campbell would have just came out and been like, yo, I'm singing the niggas.
No.
He would have had a career. We niggas accepted him. Like, we niggas been like, all right, Tev, like, I'm ready.
In the 90s?
Like, yeah.
No, come on, bro. Even today, tell me a black male musician that's outwardly gay that's popular.
Khaled.
What?
Khaled.
Not DJ Khaled, right? I was like, we
Oh,
the
the
best.
black kid with that high top.
Yeah.
You
We
tell
ain't
me-
heard from
Wait
him
up.
since he said it, though. Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
He had that one slap. But once he said it, it's over. Now I'm gonna go Tyler the Creator, or I'm gonna go Frank Ocean.
Well,
So
Tyler the
you-
Creator is still a legend because as many people as I've heard say that he is, I've heard others say that he isn't. He's just messing around with
He's
you.
trolling, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you say it, then you are. You might as well put
Now,
the dick in your mouth, nigga. If you say you did.
I feel like Tyler the Creator is sort of like a cult classic. Like he has his core cult fans. Frank Ocean, it seemed like he took a little bit of a hit once he put it out there. Like he had that record, right?
Nostalgia was the album.
The Nostalgia was the album. Then after that, he comes out and says he's gay, right?
Oh, they still dropped Blonde after that, and that went crazy. Oh, tornado went around and
What? That was on.
Which is not as fly as Nostalgia.
Wait.
it's not as positive. That was on the second joint. Thinking if
So wait. I'm saying that didn't. He came out with gay after that.
no, it was about the time. It was about the time of Blonde. He came out again. All right, so I mean, yo, let's
After-
Luther never came out, but Luther
He never
we
came
all
out as
know
gay.
it. Well, we was like, all right, Johnny
No.
Gill. Like, yo, we know cat.
You
Like, we
saying
can see
niggas,
cat.
they not confirmed to be gay, bro.
Come on, bro. Well, come on. We got eyes. We can see.
Yeah, as grown people.
Damn, they got
But at the time-
diabetes. They so sweet, baby.
At the time, nobody. You saying people that never been confirmed for a fact. They never came out as homosexuals, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Like as much as people, oh yo, I'm gonna get that gay money or whatever. Niggas is not coming out. It's not happening. If you're not RuPaul, or
So
you're not white, or something other than black,
Yeah, I'm about to say the
we
whites,
don't
yeah.
we don't accept it like
'Cause
that.
the-
As much as we say we accept it, we don't accept it in
The
the black-
whites love their gays, boy.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, Elton John is a legend over there, boy. They don't
Sam
mess-
Smith.
Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Right.
So we can't.
Are black people homophobic? Like, are we homophobic? Like,
It might be deep rooted somewhere in the.
are we better than we were before? Or like, is it better? Like,
I think that, yeah, I think we're definitely better all around. Like they're not.
Well, is it a chance that just the feel of the music changes? Right.
I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean when you say that?
Okay, let's use Frank Ocean for example. When we were listening to Nostalgia and that American Girl and Novocaine and those things of that nature, it connected with us for who he was speaking to. When you find out that he's not necessarily speaking to the same person that you're speaking to, right? It's tough, right? When you hear the music now, you realize he's not talking to the same person that you're talking to.
right.
So let's just take driving in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You're driving in the car and you're bumping. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Windows down, music loud.
Novocaine come on.
You
I'm
got-
singing Novocaine.
You got
dog.
lot. No, I understand. But is it a chance that once you find out that the messenger is not talking to the same person that you would talk to, it kind of changes the vibe
No.
of the music.
No, I'm gonna honestly say no. Like, yo, fam, we still listen to Tevin Campbell. We still listen to, like, we're saying, can we talk at the top of our lungs, knowing that he was talking to a nigga.
It doesn't. I think it has no. I don't think it has impact on your classics, but your new music, niggas ain't fucking with.
That
Or if
new
you a
slap.
new artist,
You know what it is
niggas ain't
too?
fucking
I don't feel like the black gays fully commit. They always play like that half and half shit. Yo, just be gay, man. Just commit to being gay, man. Like, let's not go back and forth. Don't confuse the audience, yo. Just go there. Like Little Nas X. Like,
look at him.
yeah, just
Wait, you
be
heard,
gay, fam.
He is he done or is he done?
He's done because he don't got, like, he just kept trying to be like a shock artist. Like, he lost the art. he lost
But
himself
his
into
shock,
trying to be
he
that.
didn't do a Kanye shock. His shocks was
He was
always
damn
gay
near.
shocks.
Yeah,
They was all gay.
But it was
though.
like gay Kanye. It was like,
all right. So why? See, this is the thing. This is what people.
like he was twerking on the devil. Like,
I get it.
like, yeah, he doing a lot.
But this is my thing, right? All right. If black people don't support you, why the gays ain't supporting you? And they'll have these people think like, oh, we can't offend the gays because that's that gay money. I'm gonna get if you come out, if I'll do a record with a gay artist because they got money, they buy records or whatever this and the third. But anytime somebody come out or they are exposed as being a certain way, they shit kind of disappears. Now, if you already got your catalog and music, you'll be fine. Like nobody, whoever's a Luther fan I'm not gonna stop listening to Here and Now and all that shit. I'm not gonna stop listening to Tevin Campbell.
Nah.
Right? But if Tevin came out with a new album, I might not.
I'm gonna give it a spin unless he's like clearly talking about like
just don't even.
Yeah, the meat flute. You know what I mean?
If he's making a love song, it's probably about love for a dude.
That shit like singing a Lil Kim lyric, nigga. yo, you sing Lil Kim lyrics to yourself in the car, like when you up by yourself?
No, man. There's certain song, man. Yo, my car rides are, they're exclusively used for messengers that I want to, that are talking for me, man. I'm sorry, like,
I got you.
Like even no offense, like even
so if a Foxy verse come on, you're not singing a Foxy verse?
So all right, if it's gotta get you home.
Come on,
I'll rock that. But
who she trying to get home with?
No, but
she rapping to a nigga.
Yeah, but
what up, Pop? Like
it might
you're gonna be like
right, but it might be it's that nostalgia, but it might be more Black Street that you.
Right.
You might sing the hook. Yeah.
It's by the hook. But mind you,
insert chorus.
Yes. Yeah, but for instance, Glorilla is probably one of the first female rappers that I can see maybe pull it. Because for me, it's always about the light.
Yeah, you gotta sing that chorus. That's nigga free.
You gotta sing that. No. It's about the light. It's about when you stopped at the light. And your music is loud, your windows is down, like that's a moment right there. Like, what do you want? That's
how you represent yourself.
You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard for like a Nicki Minaj or something like that to be playing in the whip when I pull up. You know what I mean? Nah, that's reserved for Mobb Deeps.
I used to be scared of that. So that's all. It's a big mama thing. Come on, you changing it?
I might have to. No, that might not get no burn.
You got it going on.
What?
Yo, let me get one more spin off on this conversation. There's been a conversation about two black artists that are like gay baiting. They don't identify as gay, but they kind of play into the gay kind of like lifestyle. One of them is Tank. Tank be at the gay shows and he kind of, he's a crooner. He does his thing. He got a shirt off for like the ladies and he does the Valentine's Day stuff, but he'll also be at like a Pride concert and he'll do this whole thing there. And another one, younger guy, is NLE Chopper. He's been kind of accused lately of gay baiting. Like he'll take weird pictures with his like pants a little lower and he's kind of like playing into the gay thing a little bit. What do you think about straight artists gay baiting? Have you ever heard of that?
I think that's the way to go.
Okay, all right.
I think that's the way to go. It's like a married man.
Yeah.
Like Tank is married.
Yeah.
But he wants to give the impression of a single man like a woman could get with him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you giving the illusion that this gay nigga could possibly you could still be his fantasy. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's what
all right.
Now,
as a straight man, is it gay to allow yourself to be a gay man's fantasy?
This is
On
his job.
purpose?
This is his job.
Yeah, that's entertainment.
That's
man.
his job, bro. No,
It's
as
certain
a
things we
regular
don't play
person,
with. It's
you
certain
ain't-
things
you
we
ain't
don't
gonna-
play with.
you
There's
ain't- You're not
certain
gonna
things
be a garbage man and be like, yo, you could get some
If
of
the
this.
niggas tipping good, dog,
No. I just think it's no, I think it's just some of these guys play into a role of being revealing of themselves, and whoever wants to partake in watching could watch. I think that's kind of more so what it is.
So a gay stripper isn't gay.
Listen, bro, I can't, man can't tell a man on that one. I'm
I-
just saying, NLE Choppa,
A stripper would do anything for money, though.
Yeah, I'm just not sure that he's gay baiting.
You allow yourself to be a fantasy for a dude.
No, well, okay. Listen, for instance, let's use LL for example, right? LL would be, oh no, let's use D'Angelo with the, how does it feel or whatever.
Mhm.
Pause. Now, when he did that video, you could say that I turned. You know what I mean? That was it. That was it for me. But he couldn't stop men from watching it, right? He might have intended it for one particular lane to be, extra sexy per se to ladies, but right,
men are gonna look too.
Yeah, men are gonna, those guys are gonna look, and you can't pinpoint or you can't, focus on who the video gets watched by. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of.
But there wasn't a loud. There wasn't a loud minority of people saying, "Yo, okay, this is the like." It wasn't. I don't know. I'm not saying like when D'Angelo's video came out, being gay wasn't as accepted
it
as
wasn't.
it is now.
But I want to ask you a question.
Sure,
like,
sure.
as far as now, Tank going to gay joints, that might be gay baiting.
Doing that at gay joint, like having this shirt off, grinding.
Oh yeah,
doing your show.
He's definitely gay baiting, right?
Yeah.
If he doesn't go both ways, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just feel like the industry is like it's fluid, right?
Yeah.
But what did NLE Chopper do in order to gay bait?
It's just the pictures that he kind of takes and the songs that
That's
he's
the same
kind of
thing
doing.
like D'Angelo.
No, but he's saying like, yo, if I was like even the song, if I was what'd he say? If I was a dude, I would fuck me too. Like it was a weird kind of.
Oh, he
song.
say shit like that.
It was a song like, yeah, it was like he played little games, and I've heard it like, you know what I mean, like where it's like, yo, people be watching them like, yo, fam, like nigga, you trying to look cute to gay niggas, yo, like what you doing, Playboy?
Like
that's how you want your money, like
on Confessions of Fire, Cam said, bitches please them, niggas tease them. He said that. That was a lyric of his.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
That's
a rough one.
Yo, bro, I don't care if I am trying to support the gay community as an entertainer. I'm not if I'm not that way, I'm not going to like a gay event and all that. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the gays, yo. I hope y'all watching this.
Yeah.
Like, gay people drink whiskey, like gay.
No, for
right?
sure,
Yeah,
for sure. But they do their thing. I do my thing.
Right.
Now, for Tank to do that, now they might be paying him a ton of money to do a show there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could keep a shirt on. He don't have to be extra. You know
Feel me?
Huh?
Feel me? Yeah, that's what
he don't gotta be extra sexy up. You know what I mean?
Last question, and I swear we out. Was Prince the ultimate gay baiter?
I don't know, man. I think it'd be very tough for me to kind of close on Prince not dealing with some guys in his time at some point.
It's almost impossible, right?
Yeah.
Everybody says that he's not, right? But I can't believe that either. Like I saw an interview with like Morris Day, and he was like, "Yo, Prince is straight as a gate," and I'm like, "Nah, that can't be. Can't be."
He just
bro.
goes against everything you know as a man. Like a nigga got his ass out mad times. Like who does that?
But you gotta understand, in the '80s, like
it's cool to be
like,
a little
androgynous. Yes, yeah, that was the vibe or whatever. You know, like as far as like the mesh between like pop and rock and all that. You
But
know
it's
what I mean?
like he took Rick James style and just went left.
Yeah.
Rick
James is upset. Rick James hated that nigga.
Yo, I'm not doing that shit, nigga.
Yeah, they
Shout out to Prince and Rick James. Yo.
They said he was
Love
so
them niggas,
he
man.
was so androgynous. Like when he came to wait, was it Woodstock or one of no, not it was one of those big festivals. And he got booed.
Who?
Because Prince.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
They
felt like it was just like too.
They didn't get it.
Yeah.
But that's about the time where like Freddie Mercury was rocking. There was other cats rocking around that time. But hey,
I think that I don't know. It's weird because like when it comes down to like you can't tell me like Boy George is definitely gay. He's come out as gay, but you had to know that he was gay back then in the 80s. But it was all good.
I'm even gonna lie. Boy George is how I learned the gay from Boy George. Like he's the first gay nigga I seen. Like I remember being a kid, maybe 5 or 6, watching them and be like, okay, there are boys that dress like girls.
You thought that at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think that.
I remember seeing him. I'm like, yo, that's clearly a boy.
As an adult now,
like a girl
that listens to like that's being one of like my favorite genres of music. I'm like, yo, he was definitely gay at the time. But at the time, back then, I didn't think, I didn't know. Better, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right.
Oh, that took a turn. Welcome to Cigars and Whiskey.
All right. So where we going next, man?
Go to Steve Smith, man.
Give a little premise about it, Rocco.
All right. So you know more than I do. So
yeah. Steve Smith, former wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, still with the organization. Recently got Carolina Panthers. Okay, all right. Yeah. That's where he got busy at. He win a chip? Nah, he didn't win a chip. All right. He got caught. He's a married man, and he got caught sleeping with another married person, a married woman. And recently, the husband came out and exposed him on social media. So we're gonna watch a couple of clips and see what we think of it. There's a couple of dynamics in this that we want to talk about.
No wonder Steve Smith's wife would rather share her husband with his lover than divorce him. He gives her 3 privileges that others don't have. Recently, former NFL veteran Steve Smith was accused of having an affair with a member of the Ravens. This news has drawn a great deal of attention. Although he has not made a public comment yet, these accusations have shocked his fans. However, why doesn't his wife, Angie Smith, file for divorce? First of all, as a former NFL veteran, Steve Smith has a net worth of up to $100 million, and his annual salary alone is as high as $50 million. Perhaps it is this huge amount of assets that makes Angie Smith dare not leave him. Secondly, during their nearly 20-year marriage, Angie Smith has given birth to 4 children for him. If they divorce, their children's lives will be difficult to guarantee, and she herself will lose her financial support. Finally, they signed a prenuptial agreement before marriage. If they divorce, Angie Smith will lose everything. Therefore, after the news of Steve Smith's affair broke out, she chose to endure it silently. Otherwise, her 20 years of efforts will be in vain.
Man confronts. Yeah.
Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been fucking my wife, bro.
Yo. What?
What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
You must feel good that no one has died.
You fucking knew she was married.
And no one is being hurt.
You're not a fucking idiot, man. You're fucking Steve Smith Sr.
So is this the husband on the phone with him?
What kind of dumb shit was that?
Yo, this is the husband.
Why are you quiet, man? Be a fucking man.
Yo, this is crazy.
You ain't a fucking man, bro. All that shit you do on fucking TV, all that shit talking you do to other people. Now someone's got you on the fucking phone, you can't even fucking man up.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
That's some bitch ass shit.
Please, what?
He hung up on him?
I think Steve Smith hung up on him.
Yes, he hung
Yeah.
up on him.
Yeah.
Man, what do you want him to say?
Yo, bro.
Nah, man. Listen,
No. Listen, man.
no,
Like, yo,
your
if you
problem.
got the balls to sleep with a nigga wife,
Yeah. Remember,
and when he asks you about it, first of all, you should know.
But he said sorry.
he did
Okay.
say sorry.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. You
Ron-
said sorry, but
Ron Cole,
yes, sir.
this isn't personal, bro.
I understand.
What's not
I understand
personal?
it.
Your problem is not with him.
No, it is with him.
No,
it's,
it's
not
not.
all
It's
the way
not
with
with
him,
him.
but you
It's
do have a
not.
problem with
No,
him.
no, you
Bro.
have a problem with her.
No.
Mostly.
Okay. Yes, mostly.
You
But
got a little problem with him.
if it was somebody in a different organization, a different team and stuff like that, but if it's the organization that you fuck with and y'all probably work together in a sense, like this dude from the organization,
Okay,
she's
okay,
part of the
okay, yeah.
organization.
All right, I get it. All right,
Yo,
fine.
bro,
That's fine.
Come on, man.
But she's like, she works in the band.
No,
No,
no.
he works in the band. I think he's part of the band, right?
No, she works in the band. She's part of the band. She works for the organization.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
she
saying.
works for the
This
organization.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but still,
if-
like, you
no,
know
no,
what I mean?
no,
Like, you
no,
don't owe him
I'm not.
anything,
I'm
but
not saying it's. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that, he doesn't owe. He doesn't really owe me. He doesn't know him.
No, you owe him something because, like, say for instance, you got a coworker, right? And you got a situation with that coworker, but you know her situation. You know she's married. Y'all might have been at some events. You met her spouse before. Said what up and all this other shit like that. And this is how niggas be doing. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what up? And act like everything is all good. And they fucking the nigga wife, right? Now, if you are that fucked up, when now the temperature can get from like 32 to 60 to 100 and something, whatever, depending on where it goes. You got to take that energy, bro.
All right, but on the flip side of that,
if you don't know, it's something different. If you don't know the person, you don't know their situation, you don't know their spouse or whatever, you don't really owe them nothing.
right? But on the flip side of that, the guy's filming. The guy's filming him talking.
Mhm.
So it's not even like this is just a man-to-man conversation.
And he's filming
he's
it.
filming it. So it's
Okay.
kind of like, I'm gonna get out of. Maybe he had the inkling that it's not just between me and you. Maybe let's say he walk up on him, or maybe he could have trusted that this person is calling him just one-to-one. But even filming the phone, like why are you filming that?
Now,
the
cool.
first place.
That's where I'm gonna interject. That's where I
are you
kind of get
filming?
it. Yo. You ended my marriage. I'm ending yours. Like
Also,
we about to. Everybody about to be here single, so you can have her, but
You could have just called this shorty or something like
All
that.
right.
yeah, now we
can I-
putting you on blast because Cigars and Whiskey need to know about.
All
this
right,
shit,
so
too.
can I say another thing? You got all right. Yo, bro. We grown men. Some niggas will fight. Some niggas don't want to fight. Some niggas don't want to. Like, yo, all right. This nigga's a pro athlete. He's in still may be in shape. I can't think about it. I can't beat this nigga. So I'm a do this nigga dirty the way I could know I could do him dirty.
Sucker.
Yo,
nah, it's not sucker.
we can't. We
Filming
can't.
it-
No,
filming
we
him as a
can't.
sucker.
Yo, I gotta end your shit, man.
When you don't play by rules, whatever that person does, they don't gotta play by the rules either.
Okay.
I don't have to respect you when you disrespect me.
Okay.
Like you understand what I'm saying?
Cool. In your version of man code, in your pamphlet, right?
Yeah.
Is it? No, I mean everybody got their own version and their own book. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But in your, is it man code not to sleep with a man's wife?
You're really not supposed. I guess you're not supposed to. But yeah, you're not supposed to.
Because it's not in everybody.
No, you're
it's
not really
not in
supposed
everybody's
to.
book.
Just based on number one, just not wanting those kind of issues, right? More so than out of respect for another person, it's out of respect for yourself. You kind of not want those issues to come back to you. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. There are some people who feel that they there's a salvation. That's me.
Okay.
Of salvation and things of that nature, and there's a higher power that people believe in. They think that I don't even know I can't see who's calling me. But as far as I'm concerned, I just think that the problems outweigh the benefits of it all. So that's what it would say in my pamphlet.
Okay. All right.
I think sleeping with somebody else's girlfriend, spouse, whatever, that's a young man's game. And it's based on ignorance more than anything.
Right.
Now, if you're like a full-fledged adult and you're doing that,
giving it up like that, yeah.
Yo, it would have to be certain asterisk about their relationship. Like they've been separated for years or something like if they're actively in a marriage, working out a marriage, whatever, like, yo, bro, you would have to fix that before you start dealing with me.
Yeah.
But niggas don't have respect for themselves. They like, yo, I want pussy more than I want, I respect myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's the question. After all that, if homie got back with shorty, he look crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He would.
Look crazy
He
after
would.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
bro, like, would I personally handle the situation like he did? Probably not, right? But do I have understanding? Yes, I do. You understand what I'm saying? And
what percentage of men do you think get cheated on and stay?
I think it's a lot higher than you may think. Because people always make the reference of women stay and men don't.
Well, yeah, and I think they cheat not equally. I think men probably do cheat a little bit more or get caught cheating.
I think the stats show that it's not that big of a difference.
It's not that big of a difference.
And I want to say women are right there with
I'm
men.
not going down that hill. All right. But I feel like women are more prone to going about it this way, putting the thing on blast, and then still staying and working it out. Almost like a lemonade. We would have never knew Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce if she didn't tell us.
We still don't really know though. But it could be just
right.
It could just be art.
Yeah. But it's almost like the poster child for men getting cheated on. It's like men get put on blast, they get cheated on, they make a big fuss about it, and then they end up staying anyway. Men, if you're gonna stay, like I always say, like my biggest thing is like niggas know. Like if niggas know,
you like keep it top secret. Like
it's over. Like it can't work anymore. You know what I mean? We could go through transgressions and we could get through things, but if people know, I kind of like I need my props still. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna lose too much props. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I don't love you more than I love my props. Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, like I can't look like a sucker out here. You know what I mean? To nobody, married, like I can't. Like you not just gonna be. But if I start and even though like yo, boom, even if you just start telling people, don't even gotta be on social media, and you start having to tell your like if it just start dragging, you start telling your friends, you start telling your family, you start telling people. There's a higher case of the man having to walk away. So I hope, homie, after all this, he kind of keeps it moving, yo. You don't want to be on as that dude, yo. Because I don't think we saw it in the video. There's a part of that too where she's saying some of them text messages because he exposed all the texts, and he said that he knocked her birth control thing loose, her IED shit, a little rubber gasket. Nigga rocked a bolt, nigga. This nigga knocking nigga shit loose. That nigga knocking shit loose out there, yo. Yo, if a nigga knock my shorty shit loose, nigga, dog, yo, ain't no coming back with that. Blowing the gasket, nigga. Yo, I got mad at my mechanic for like knocking shit loose in the whip, nigga. Nah. You can't do that shit, nigga. You coming back, shit faulty. Nigga, you voided the warranty on this bitch, nigga.
Let me ask you this.
Anything, bro.
So when like, let's say, I know niggas ain't shit, right? But women, right? Because I feel like women just have the women in general, like for me, they get the benefit of the doubt, right? They're so graceful and women in general, just they get a certain level, they get ultimate respect from me, and I just think they're just above when it comes to men and just like the pure nature of just a human being. You understand what I'm saying?
I guess.
So when a woman hears back those text messages when she's talking to another dude that's not her significant other, and she's saying how like, yeah, you fucked the shit out of me, you knocked my IED loose, and it's like the husband is reading it. How do you think they feel?
Crazy. How the woman feel?
Like
fuck how she feel, nigga. She feel like a dog that ate all the fucking peanut butter, nigga. Nigga, you caught that nigga eating the fucking, you caught that nigga on the counter eating your steak, nigga. Fuck how she feel, nigga. Last time I take a shit. Got caught. But that's the thing. All right, that's another conversation niggas need to have. Like if we be having this shit in private too, it's like, yo, niggas that be marrying freaks be asking for shit like this. If you're shorty, like, nigga, you gotta know if you're shorty like dick like too much. Like if she needs to like export dick. You know what I mean? Your dick should be enough for your wife, yo. If you marrying shorties that need more dick than you can handle, yo, you gotta got a problem, yo.
So there's no like what's the
niggas marrying freaky wives, like all that freak shit.
So if you a freak as a female, if you a freak, you shouldn't be married.
Nah, you should just be for the game, yo. Stay for the streets, yo, because the nigga can't satisfy. You need niggas that can knock your shit loose. Like, homie, the nigga on the phone, that little frail ass nigga holding that phone. Hey, I heard you fuck my wife.
That's what I'm saying.
Stay for yourself. That nigga not knocking nothing loose, nigga. That nigga shaking loose. He ain't knocking nothing loose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. If you a freak, man, like stay out the game, yo. Come on now. Like you need more than one dick in your life. Like you ain't Neo, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like relax, man. Like, you wasting everybody's time. Niggas came to your wedding, knew you was a fucking freak.
Gave you some bread.
Nigga, yeah, I need my $100 back. I went to your wedding, bitch. Freak ass. my buck back, yo.
You better not be putting no buck in the car, GB.
Yeah.
You better not be
freak ass. Yeah.
Oh man.
Where we at with it?
Where y'all going, man?
All right.
Let's go to cold call. All right, let's premise this. Let's do this because we the unks, right? It's the uncast, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk to the YNs. The YNs are scared of women. The YNs are scared, yo. Except that nigga with the shiesty on. That nigga was not scared. That nigga not scared. But the YNs are scared. They conditioned not to holler in person. They calling it cold approach. When I say cold approach, what did that mean to you?
I see it as walking up on a chick that you never met, don't know, whatever.
Jamaica Avenue, in the early 90s.
Holla. Introducing yourself, what up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just trying to holler from there.
Right. Those words, it comes from a sales approach, right?
Yes.
That's the cold approach.
Yeah. You got cold calling, cold leads, warm, hot leads, whatever.
What's the difference between a cold and a hot lead?
I'm gonna equate it to, like, let's say women in a sense.
Yeah, please.
You're in the mall, you see a woman that you never met a day in life or whatever.
Holla.
That's a cold call. That's a cold approach.
Yeah. Okay.
You try to holler. Right? Now you run into a chick that you've been around. She knows a friend of a friend or whatever. You've been around her in a couple of events. Y'all might have said a couple words here or there.
Say for refuel.
Yeah, that might be more of a warm lead. It could be a cold based on how your interactions were.
All right.
Like you could have had an interaction. You be like, yo, she might, you know what I mean? She might like me a little bit or whatever.
Right.
You know.
I think they call that choosing signnels.
Yes. If you got choosing signals, that's more of a warm. That's a warm lead.
Yeah,
Now a hot lead is like, yo, she like you, So your homeboy, your homegirl, the home, like, yo, she want to holler at you, like,
Right.
all you got to do is like, it's like at the
Don't
rim,
fuck it up.
just dunk it.
Just
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it up.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta remember that from anger management. You gotta dunk
in
that
the
shit.
few we gonna do.
Remember that shit, Rod? You gotta dunk that shit. It was tight with Ewan. It was tight with Ewan on that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, so those kind of approaches, and men are the YNs are being persuaded to avoid
Oh man, that's
cold
bad.
approaching.
Well, you learn a lot. You
reason.
learn a lot from those things. You know what I mean? You learn a lot about yourself.
Mhm.
You learn a lot about just talking to people.
Yes.
You learn a lot about
Bravery.
bravery
nigga.
for real.
It calluses you. It almost makes it like it's not that big of a deal to be rejected. Like the whole premise of Pop the Balloon is because of the cold approach is so foreign to people. Like we're so removed from the cold approach that the first reaction that people get to people seeing someone and hearing their voice and Pop the Balloon is so viral now, because they couldn't imagine putting themselves in that situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it is like a firing line of people. But when you walk in the room, when you walk into a classroom or you walk into any kind of setting, into a gym, that's kind of what you're getting. Like that subconsciously, when a woman looks at you, either she's popping that balloon or she's not.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
And this is what dudes need to realize, right? When you walk into a room, right, there are women that you have no chance with, that you have a slight chance with, that you have, like a warm lead type of joint, and then there's hot ones. That's like they like you straight off top, just by seeing you.
Right.
And that's just how it is. It's very few men or women, let's say men. There's very few men on this planet that can go into a room and every woman wants that man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I feel bad from other niggas.
And it's depending on who you are, right? Your percentages go up or down versus the amount of women that you probably get in the room, right? I watched the clip of I'm not sure who it was, and the dude asks like, "Yo, if you go into a room, what is the percentage of women that you think that you could get?"
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
What'd he say?
He said like maybe 1%.
Oh man, that's
dudes is crazy.
That's almost nobody.
And and he said they did like sort of like a survey with multiple men, and most men felt like, nah, if I went into a room, like I'm probably maybe 1 or 2 women might like me.
I think the highest was like 13%. Was like the highest in that survey. Yeah. And then, like, as opposed to women, they would like 70, 80, 90, like they just thought they.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, which is maybe true to an extent, right? Because
it is. Yeah, that's true.
Because men, the difference is the fact that men are able to deal with women at different times on different accords. Meaning, let's say a woman walks in and she's not the best looking. Well, let's say you go to a bar and you're sitting at the bar and a woman approaches you and she's not the best looking. It's almost a fact that a woman approached you in the first place. You might change your point of view just because
she's putting on the move.
She's
putting the press on.
Yeah. So I do believe it could be a 70 because for a woman to walk into a room and leave with nothing at all, it would really have to be. Right. Yeah, it would really have to.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yes, because you got to think about it. For the average man versus the average woman, if an average woman goes into a bar and she could, like, from first sight, let's say 70% of the men wouldn't even touch her. If she approaches the majority of those men and say, she let them know that they down the fuck.
You want some pussy, sir? Would you like some?
That percentage is gonna go up.
It's gonna go up. A dude, the average dude, he goes down. He can go down. Yo, bro, exactly.
He can lose.
Yo, the only thing that he could do is say is have a great personality, and he could win some women over. He doesn't have women.
The bar nigga mad good at darts or something.
It's crazy when it comes down to sexuality and things like that, because it's like, all right, a woman just has to have a vagina for a man to go into. right?
Yeah.
A little bit of this.
Like, yo, exactly. And a lot of men,
one more drink.
yo, a lot of men that wouldn't touch that woman would have sex with that woman, right?
Yeah.
But for a man, he can't just like, yo, you know what? I got a 12-inch, you know what I mean? They're not gonna know that.
Right.
You understand?
Right,
Even
right.
if he offering it up to them,
Mhm.
and they're not gonna go for the taking or whatever.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So as a man, you can't win women over with your sexuality. You got to win them over with your personality.
Yeah.
Women is vice versa. They could be a POS. They could be a BITC. You know, right? They could be whatever.
Right.
If they saying they willing to give some pussy up, they can get that dude to turn a new leaf.
So this premise, when I saw that video and you sent it over, like the first thing I thought about is like it just makes it so much more egregious when a woman is promiscuous. It's like
because it's easy for you to
so
fuck, right?
easy for you to do it. It's like you have like it's like such low hanging fruit. It's like literally stealing candy from a baby.
Bro.
It's like you just got mad candy from babies, yo. You just can't stop stealing the little baby candies. You like it's so easy. They can't even fight. They just crawling. They just cry.
Yeah.
Like you have to stop. Yeah, let's watch that first clip, cool. Look at that first one with homie face on it.
We might have to start and stop.
That
I think it's
Prescott
good,
face.
but it's long. So
No,
pause.
we're not gonna go. Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
all right.
probably go like a minute.
Yeah, all right.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Premise.
Approach her. Trust me. Do
You might have to
not
start from the
cold
beginning.
approach her. Let's get to work.
It is.
Okay.
Do not cold approach her.
Okay.
Trust me.
Sorry.
Do not cold approach her. Let's get to work. Now this one's gonna be a little.
Stop that real quick. God damn it. I'm gonna stop this right off the rip.
Come on, cool.
First of all, this motherfucker too old to even be saying something.
Like Steve Smith, big brother, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's from our time.
Man, nigga.
All right, that's all I had to say.
Come on, Unc. Nah, go in on Unc, nigga.
I'm just feeling like, yo, come on, doggy. Like you should be saying the exact opposite. Yo, young fella,
Yeah.
test your bravery, man.
Yeah.
Put some stripes on your sleeve, man. Go walk down the Coliseum block. You know what I'm saying? Holla, 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 holla. All right, that's all I had to say about that one.
Controversial because I do understand the whole idea behind cold approaching women. Closed mouths don't get fed type of thing, you know? And some people will look at this, well, if you don't cold approach, you're just scared of rejection. And I see the argument, and there's probably a lot of guys who feel that way. But here's why I do not cold approach women. It's because of the power dynamic. Think about it. A girl sitting there at Starbucks minding her business, you don't know what she's got going on in her world. And because you find her attractive for whatever reason, you walk up to her and you initiate contact with her and you strike a conversation. Now, it can work, especially if you got some game. But at the core principle of and logically what's going on, think about it. You are presenting yourself in a way that she has to be won over. You're literally saying, I know you don't exist, I know you don't know that I exist, but here's why you should consider me going forward in these interactions, which puts her naturally in.
You can pause it right there. What's wrong with that? Like, you're like, what's wrong with spotting them 2 points?
I don't believe that though.
No,
I don't believe that because it's
you're
like
1,000% right. You're right at disadvantage.
Not really. If you mentally put yourself at a disadvantage, you're at a disadvantage, right? It's like no. The reason why she's not approaching me is because she didn't see me. Now she sees me because I made myself available for her to see. It's not this saying that she's on a higher level than me because I'm approaching her.
It's not a high. It's not like she's on a pedestal. She's on a higher level, but you're the one initiating something. You're the one trying to get something. So it's like, all right, like, you know, it's your lucky day, bitch. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You're not acting like that. You like, hey, what's up, miss? You know what I mean? You trying to, like, you know, humble yourself and come at her. You're not walking in there like, ta-da, like, you know.
You could humble yourself and all that good stuff, but that doesn't mean that you can't give that energy in your communication. You understand what I'm saying? I think if you put the woman on a pedestal and like make her feel like because what dudes do normally is that this is regular, like the general shit, and it's like you should keep it kind of simple in a sense. You give a compliment, you ask for a name, and then you spark a conversation from there. You try to find something to connect with, right? And then you might say, yo, you know, you look beautiful, whatever. I like this, that, and the third, or whatever. Oh, I like that, whatever. You find a way to connect. What's her name? Whatever, right? To spark a conversation. But you don't have to do that per se. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say, yo, my name is Ronco. It's a pleasure for you to meet me. You understand? You gotta say that. You understand what I'm saying? But you could be like, yo, see, I think one of the biggest issues is the fact that men need to start kind of like tallying up like women to know versus women to fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Please elaborate.
Because a woman that you know, you might not sleep with her, but she might know a few women that you could sleep with.
So you got to farm women.
You make it sound, wait. Yo, bro. Cause yo, when you think about it, like a woman is a better wingman for a man than another dude. If you really think about
But for some dudes, it was just hard enough getting her. You can't talk about niggas,
you know what
like,
it is? No, because
like,
the reason why it's hard to get cool with it. No, get with her because you trying to sleep with her. You understand what I'm saying?
Spoke to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas don't.
All right, so
niggas don't have like a plethora of women.
I'm not. All right.
Any woman that breathes niggas way they want to sleep with. Come on, let's not get too crazy now.
I'm not saying that I could get any woman on the planet, right? But as a young person, I had a lot of women that probably like me or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right? And
Hopefully.
like, this is the thing, right? You can't take advantage of every woman that likes you.
Okay.
You could just be cool with that woman.
It kind of reminds me of this, right? Young artists that I come in contact with and young artists that I speak to. One of my first is, don't sleep with everybody.
Yo, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Build a Rolodex of people.
Yes.
And, especially now, for instance, me, when, you're working in radio and things like that, you have to work alongside, or even my day job. I work with a lot of women on a day-to-day. Well, I work with all women on a day-to-day basis. And, you kind of learn that, there's a place and a time, and you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, Ron, I get where you kind of coming from.
Yo, Valentine's just passed, right?
Okay.
And my son, he's 8 years old, right? And my wife was like, hey, do you have she asked my son, you got a Valentine? He said, I got two people want me to be their Valentine or whatever.
Let's go, big nigga.
I say, yo, what he needs to do is bring something for all the girls in the class. Don't forget about the two, all of them, right?
Pimping.
Just be cool, be the guy, be the guy.
Yeah.
See, you see how it works for gay guys?
That's Monday morning quarterback.
Imagine you're straight, but you got the same network as the gay guy.
Yeah, okay.
As a straight guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some of them girls like you. They like you. They're hot leads for you already, but you're not taking advantage of that hot lead. But it's always gonna be there. You understand what I'm saying? But dudes so quick
So you're saying
to jump.
you're not gonna lose by doing something.
You will not lose.
So it's the same concept of back in the day when we were like, yo, you get more attention when you have a girlfriend?
Sort of, kind of. Because when you have a girlfriend, you're not hunting. You're not on the hunt. You don't that little bit of desperation that some niggas got a lot of desperation. Some dudes got a little bit of desperation, but it's not there anymore. Cause it's like, I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? as a single man, if you could master that and have that type of discipline, right? You could. No. You don't even have to be. You know what the crazy shit about it is, right. So when it comes down to women, you could probably sleep with women and not be obligated to that woman, not be tied down by that woman, because it's like, yo, we cool. Now, if you a dude that women like, you don't get put in the friend zone. You get put in the fuck zone. Yeah. But then they want to be your girlfriend, but you like, nah, we didn't say that. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's those are the.
But
dudes.
Let's talk up to the dudes that dog. Like you're talking to the dude. You painting a nice picture. Like the nigga you like. If I'm painting the picture that you looking, nigga, you talking about Billy D, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, come on. We ain't talking about Billy D. You talking about the regular cat that a little intimidated by the shorties, like, you know, without the game, like he don't really know, like, yo, it's kind of been a while since something been on his line. I'm about to just throw this fish back in, like I just got this fish, nigga. Put on this boat for fucking 8 hours, nigga. I'm keeping this fucking take a picture of this little shit, nigga. Yeah, I'm keeping this fish, nigga. Like, but we supposed to do that? Like, come on, like let's be realistic. Like, let's be there. Like, I know now.
Okay,
we talking hindsight. You know my Carter do his thing. We ain't know about him. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about, like, you know what I mean, the regular cat, realistically, like, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, so for that approach for like some dudes,
that's like high level shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. For that approach, a lot of guys might, if they not that guy, they might get put in the friend zone.
Well, okay, hold on, Ron. Let's take that same approach. And you put
that's what gets you put in the friend zone.
No. Oh,
that approach with a regular guy gets you put in the friend zone. When you just said that, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's what happens to nigga trying to be too cool, not showing his teeth. Nigga, show your teeth, nigga. Make your intentions be all that. Hi, hey bestie, like all that shit. Give my hug, like all that. Give me my hug shit.
But that's
nigga.
That's all right. Do you work?
While you honking, nigga?
Do you work on a prerequisite?
What's the prerequisite? What's that mean?
Like, do you get yourself to the point where you're wanted by women?
Oh, fine, yeah, nigga. That's your goal, nigga. That'd be Rocky montage, nigga. You push up, run the sand, nigga.
Corey, cool. What was you gonna say?
I don't even know. Y'all done took it so many different places. Well,
I the tiger, nigga.
I mean, I will say this, right? We all know that, you know, extreme focus is where every man needs to be, right? Keep your eye on the overall prize, overall goal. Things usually fall into play along the way. It is a chance that what GB is saying is correct. That could get you put in the friend zone.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
He's right.
Or let's say maybe the small possible flip side of that coin is the guy who does that now becomes a little more noticed, maybe, right? Because he did give for everybody. He comes a little, dapper, it's kind of like, you get that fresh cut or you get that new fit and, and you strike while the iron is kind of hot, you know what I mean? But, now that GB says that it becomes this, the tails of the coin, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that could be dangerous depending on the personality. If you're not a showing teeth kind of guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. As far as
Stephon, you could be Urkel, nigga. My line, my line, nigga.
Either way, right? There, for any man out there, you have to put yourself in a position to succeed.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if you put yourself in a position to succeed, I think the better approach is to, kind of not jump out the window and show like, yo, I'm really into you. I want you. You know what I mean? If you were to like, yo, really slow roll, if you could have some discipline, right? Because a lot in this day and age, a lot of dudes don't have discipline, right? They hunting. They on a hunt. They want to have sex right away.
Yeah.
If you willing to be like, yo, a lot of women, right? Even if you get a date or something like that, And she might be dealing with a different dude that she might like a little bit more, but he might be a pussy hunter. And you might be like, yo, you might be cool on that.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying it can't backfire on you, where it's like, oh, this nigga just cool with
It's a
me,
great
he's my
chance,
friend,
fellas.
whatever,
It's a
like
great
that.
chance, fellas.
But if we
should
could
leave your house to go Crocodile Dundee, pussy under the house, nigga. Go let that nigga tear it down, nigga. Well, you ain't asked for none, nigga.
Knock his shit
How
loose,
you
right?
know you wanted some?
It could
This nigga been asking every fucking day for 6 months straight.
It could definitely backfire on you.
Yeah.
And you know what? If it backfires,
Show your teeth, nigga.
That's the
Show your
okay.
teeth. Don't be too thirsty, but show your teeth.
This is the thing. Are we just talking about having sex with as many women as we can?
Nah.
Well, this is the thing. I do believe that you know how they say that two things can be right at the same time. I do believe that you can be a guy who shows his teeth but not show desperation to a degree.
Yes, yeah.
I do think it kind of exudes off of you as a man that if I wanted to give him some, he gonna take it, and you know what I mean, he gonna do the right thing with it.
Yeah,
I do believe that, and you could probably do all of that without words.
Yeah.
Sex is the only way a man can really take his power back, though. When I say
Ja Rule said it best.
Like,
and if not, I still fucked you.
Nah, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that like when on the clip, right? The dude said basically he was alluding to you giving away your power by approaching a woman coldly, right? But if you approach her and you
giving away, you like fainting, like you're faking it. You're faking. It's like you're faking.
I don't believe
like
that
you're like you're showing. Tip your hat to me, lady. You know what I mean? Like you're not like you're faking it. Like but you still masculine in your form.
Well, like
still
I said,
all that.
that
But you still approaching and be like, yo, like it's actually showing bravery, and that in itself is attractive to a woman. Like, yo, this nigga got some heart. Like, coming up here, like women like a confident person, men, you know what I mean? Like
they do. And the thing is, like, he gives the assumption as if all women get approached all the time. You understand what I'm saying? And some women, they like, this nigga walked up on me, hollered at me, and that don't happen to all women like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for them, that shit is a compliment in itself. Like, yo, he's just cold as walk up on me. I never met this dude before, right? Now, it's some chicks that's like, okay, yeah, my name is such and such. I don't got no time.
Another guy, right?
Yeah, and they get approached 10 times a day. So they like, yo. But then some women, that don't happen to them. So that's everything in the world to them or whatever. But also those women that do get approached a lot, if you're not a pea hound, that'd be like, yo, why is this nigga not on it? Like, all these other niggas trying to fuck me, but he not trying to fuck me. You know what I mean?
Let's stay on that. Let's stay on a pea hound. Let's stay on let's
pea
go on like
new
thirst.
New word, guys.
Like thirst is thirst is like fire. You know what I mean? Uncontrolled, it could look it could be thirsty, but thirst is courage. Thirst is walking into Starbucks, she and shorty, acting like you don't see it, coming up with a game plan, and then coming back. That's a level of that's a controlled fire. You know what I mean? But the thirst is like walking in, oh shit, you bad in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Or like talking to like every girl in Starbucks, getting turned down simultaneously, like knowing that, yo, when they see you, like a lot of people don't understand, when others see you, women see you getting turned down, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, she's not gonna be the
She's
woman
not
that
gonna
like,
go.
Three other women just shut you down. She's not gonna be the one to give you her number.
Choose wisely.
Yes.
Because you got one shot in that spot or whatever, unless you on the low, you know what I mean? But you know, so thirst is something that can be like, some men can be overconfident, and that can work in there, you know, because it's almost like you like on some Elon's like you just not understanding people. You got
I honestly, I feel like a lot of dudes, it's not even confidence. It's like they have a level of confidence, but it's like they've already built up that callus of like, I know guys like that.
Okay.
I know guys like that where it's like that shit is like water underneath the bridge. They get this by a chick.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Yeah, F you,
Next.
F you,
Yeah.
B, keep
No,
moving.
they don't no disrespect, no nothing.
Yeah.
They don't got to disrespect the woman. Oh, word, okay, all right. They go to the next woman. And they just like they on the hunt. But by the end of the night, they got 5-10 numbers. They bag some chicks, and they might have got this 15 times, but they got some, you know, and that conversion rate might be, it could be 10-20%, but like every 10 they get, they knocking down 1 or 2, and they do that shit every week, every few days.
It's a cold world.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but altogether, what I'm saying is that I think that as men, as we have a level of discipline, right? And the thing is, like, I don't know if I'm talking like this as an old dude. It's like, are we like running up on chicks trying to do cold calls just to pop off, or are we doing that to like?
It depends how
like,
old
yo,
you are,
it's-
what season in your life you're in. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it all depends. Like, yeah, I mean, in your teens and in your early 20s, yeah, you're just trying to get your number up. You're trying to sow your royal oats. You know what I mean? But I feel like late 20s into your 30s,
I think that's
once you start meeting women and maybe you get out of your first year, 2-year relationships, you know,
is that black men
you are
though?
trying to. I can speak for black men, yeah. I think.
Because I don't think other cultures of men do the same thing.
No, we're definitely more aggressive.
Yeah,
with
I mean like we holler for sex. We don't holler for relationships.
Well, first of all, I want to say that, you know, the holler for sport. Well, I don't know. I got something.
I think we do it for long. I think every man does it, but I feel like maybe black men get stuck in that rut a little longer. How about that? Like everybody from 18 and up does it. College days, everything like that. Maybe black men might
boys be
indulge a little longer into their early 30s.
But even Corey, cool. White boys will.
White boys be hollering.
They'll marry the dude that fucking like had a one night stand with their homeboy back in the day. But they always looking for like a lot of times they're looking for more than just the pop off. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, she made out with my friend back in the day, or whatever. But yeah, that's my wife. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Possibly.
White man's ice is not that much colder. I don't know. I think everybody does the same thing. I don't know.
Yo, bro.
Maybe we might stay in a little rut because you get more props in our thing for being a playboy and all that. So maybe, you know what I mean, when you coming home with Thanksgiving, you got something nice. Even if you're 29 and 30, it's a new girlfriend, and we kind of play that shit. And then maybe
white men body counts are not like black dudes body counts.
I can't call it.
And you'll be very surprised.
Yeah.
And I've spoken to a few of them, and they be like, nah, yeah, I only been with whatever. I had relationships with these women.
Okay.
And you speak to a black dude, his numbers is like sky high because he's just fucking. You understand what I'm saying?
Sport.
He's sport fucking.
It is 25 years later, still out there.
So
he got the little baldy now too.
They're putting triple doubles down at 43. Still trying to get props.
Yeah. So
nasty word. What you say, cool?
He got the little baldy now too.
He's
starting to get it. He's starting to
male
get it.
pattern ball. They still back in picture, right?
He's still getting it.
Come on, Playboy. It's time to settle down.
All right. So all in all, the conversation is cold approach versus whatever other way to approach women. Yeah. What's your perspective on it?
I feel like cold approach is going to get you there, man.
It's going to get you there?
It's going. Listen, you could use and that's a whole nother episode because we had the whole thing spread out, but we could do a part 2 to this.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. As far as I'm concerned, like I've done the cold approach, not as much as other dudes, but I've done it before, and I've done the warm approach, and I've had a lot more success. I'm more of a more reserved guy.
Playboy.
Playboy.
Smokey Robinson over here, right?
I've been in situations
like you.
I've been in situations where, like, yo, that's where niggas is getting it. So I was like, yo, all right, you gotta do. When in Rome, do what the Romans do, right? So it's like, yo, you got to build up the courage. You got to just approach it, whatever. And either way, you get shot down, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I've met my wife off of like a friend, introducing to another, shit like that.
Yeah.
So
how long y'all been together now? Not to put you on the spot, but we're already here.
Long time.
20 something, married for 15.
Beautiful.
So
all that.
But yeah,
you open your mouth.
Well, okay. Is it possible for the young man that it's all relative, right? Because okay, let's say the approach may be warm, you still have to close.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So all of these experiences,
I think you have to do it all.
Yeah, you got to do it all.
You have to
do it all because even if it's a warm approach, remember a warm approach is just pretty much from the physical, right? The warm approach is just from the physical where she thinks you look nice enough. With women, you could just open your mouth and then it just goes left.
Yeah, it can go
very,
south.
very, 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 very.
You could talk yourself out of some pussy.
Yeah.
Your first lines are important, dog.
Yeah, them first lines.
Your first lines.
So the cold approach, really helps you with the warm. And then with enough cold approaches, a hot is just,
easy.
It's easy work.
Easy work.
Because it can even be hot and it doesn't work for you. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't come back. Well, the high is where you become a little seasoned in the game. Is where now you could recognize choosing signals. I think that we should end on this point, where it's like with the cold approach, maybe you shouldn't go in, or just shooting the tools all over the place. Yeah, like let's be a little bit more of a sniper. Like, all right, the highs and the smiles and all that. You could reckon, like when you around women enough time, you could recognize rhythm. And you could recognize the choosing signal. You could recognize that look back, that second look, that lingering, that eye contact, all that. You know what I mean? Sure. Those extra attempt to keep the conversation going.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. I've seen like videos on YouTube and niggas be doing like they show like, oh, it'd be like how my Riz or whatever, right? And niggas be really like, it'd be really like basic.
Yeah,
like and you know what though? I would tell every young dude, you don't overcomplicate it or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Because it is like sales, right? Like as a salesperson or whatever, right? So your thing is like the way you get with somebody quickly is connect commonality, right? If you see something that you like, oh, yo, I like this, I did this, that, and the third, you can compare. That's an end with people, right? But with women love compliments. If you give them a compliment or whatever, and you just not too desperate or whatever, but it could be that simple. But I'm not sure. Like people believe like they could be fucking Magic Don Juan to have some super line or whatever to get a chick or whatever.
No,
like
there's
that.
no line.
It's not really no line. And that's what niggas need to realize.
Like a little bit of everything.
It's like, yo, some women, you might be able to get them on the first joint. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Whatever. Can I, whatever. Yeah. Then some you might have to, and I'm doing this because I'm thinking like a broker, right? Because you got
right.
we would have raps. We call them raps or whatever, right? When you have an objection, and then you have a rebuttal, whatever. Some women you might have to do 2-3 raps or whatever,
right?
And because they're gonna rebut you,
right?
I got a boyfriend, all this, that, and the third, or whatever, You gotta, you just gotta make it easy for them, or whatever. Like,
that's the nice one. That's the one where you holler at them and you be like, yo, boom, but then you turn you down, but you get in that rhythm and be like, all right, you get that hard again, and then you get, follow up on it, and then you come back, you catch, you catching traffic, whatever. But fellas, you gotta holler, you gotta bundle, you gotta holler, you gotta come on, whatever they telling you, And I know it's easy, that DM, it's all that, it's easy, but there's nothing better than right there, face to face.
You learn a lot about yourself.
You got that cologne on, like nigga,
you gotta build up that callus.
You gotta build that callus, man. got the smell goods on. You know what I mean? Everything is good. Lineup is good. Nothing better than in person, man. Nothing better than in person.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like,
yo, and then yo, another part of it. Sorry,
no, go ahead.
Another. I don't like niggas used to try to close that night though. That's another thing. Like all that, like yo, I'm gonna get back to you. That means you go home dolly, nigga. Like niggas used to try to get that one night stand off. Like, like, can I have sex tonight?
Yo.
Like, am I that good? Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Long time ago.
Yo, bro, that's why I be like, yo, am I just old? And I don't know if I'm just thinking about my daughter and these niggas that's out here, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like
belt to ass, nigga.
Then you don't have to, you know.
Belt to ass.
You could slow roll, but like niggas be on the hunt. They be hunters.
The hunt is always continues.
It continues, bro.
The hunt continues.
Because if you watch How to Be a Player, yeah, and Goldie on there, he's like, you got to let the fish marinate.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas don't let the fish marinate.
No.
They trying to be on it right away, right away. You know what I mean? And every other dude is.
Well, they let it marinate too much.
They wasn't gonna get it if they marinated too much.
That shit rotten now, nigga. So that shit is garbage, nigga. That shit,
but like, yo,
the fucking garbage now, nigga.
Yo, that's the thing. That's the way to kind of turn the tables. A woman will actually like, yo, why is he not trying to sleep with me?
I don't
know. When every other
know.
dude is trying to sleep with her, they're gonna ask why he's not trying to sleep with me.
I don't know, man.
What?
Because usually there's always some guy that's trying.
No, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So
But maybe not the guy she likes.
It might not be. Yes, it might not be the guy she likes. But if you the guy she likes and you not, you don't understand.
Show some teeth. You gotta show some. You gotta finger her something, nigga.
You don't even have to. Like, yo, bro, like, yeah, bro.
Something, nigga.
If a chick really likes you, she really digs you, and you not trying, like, you not like, yo, nah, you ain't getting none of this or whatever. You ain't like, you know what I mean? You're not like that.
No.
No soup for you, Glen Coco.
If you just like, yo, like, be patient. We'll get to it when we get to it. You understand what I'm saying? That's what, like, yo, she be like, damn. I never, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
But
All
listen, moral of the story is the hunt continues, guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So get out there, show your teeth. Beautiful show, guys.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's
fucking
nice.
show.
I think we got one more though.
All right, what we got left?
No. We leave that for part 2. That's the part 2. We there, yeah. No, we good here. Cause that's gonna take us into a whole another realm. Corey Cool, what up, my boy?
Yo, man.
Yeah, we here, man. You nigga, what up?
I'm enjoying this one. This was a good one.
Yeah, man. Let's talk some tunes real fast, nigga.
Are we talking about Jimmy?
Talk about Jim.
Talk about Jim, man.
Talk about Jomo, man.
Jomo. What you thinking about it, man?
I like it, man. I like the energy. I like what he's saying. I like the passion. I didn't get through the whole thing. I like Fab's verse a lot.
That's one I don't.
Oh man.
All right, this what I will say, Jim. First of all, Jim, I don't want any problems. All right, what I'm about to say right now, I don't want any problems. You're working out, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really been on my Dean like that. I might be a little taller, you know what I mean? But you seem pretty aggressive. I'll say this, Jim, slow down. Slow down.
That's his shit, though.
No, he's slow down the flow. Jim says a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little faster than the beat.
I know, but it's been there. It's been like that.
It's been like that. I respect it, but I've always, and this has always been, except when he was doing the Bird Gang.
Oh, I mean, when Max B was there,
right,
keeping the pace.
He was.
When Max is around, that pace was yeah. Max is working. Max is working magic for everybody.
He was slow and on. It's Bird Gang
Yeah,
on you
yeah.
niggas.
Absolutely.
and get away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was very, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, we looking for the fish to scare. He
What do you
was
think?
slow
What
with
do you
it.
what do you think Max B's impact gonna be when he get home? Like, you think he's gonna get home and get it shaken, or is it gonna? It's just too much time has
It's
passed.
over.
It's over.
It's over.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know
no,
about over.
no. I will say he
You got
will.
6
I think
months.
Max
No,
B
no.
gets with. Oh no, I don't want to
He
step on.
he will get the curiosity
For 6 months.
buttons. He will get the
I don't
curiosity
know.
buttons. People will, because guess what? You know why? The reason why I say that is because it's easy to listen to music now. It doesn't take any effort. You don't have to go any. You're already paying for a service, a streaming service that lines up the new music for you. The hottest of the new music for you is already lined up. You do not have to go very far to find it. Okay, so he will get an initial jolt of attention, because guess what? Once it's a few weeks from him coming out, if he's really coming out, that attention will begin.
That jolt from attention from the right person. What if Kanye gets involved with him?
Everybody's gonna want to get involved.
Yeah, they gonna want to.
Because French is gonna be there, right there.
French is too easy.
No.
French is gonna be there, but French is
He's
gonna be
coming home
good
soon?
for Lex.
Well, like we're not really sure.
Next year, I think he gave a date, right? I just forgot it.
I'm not really sure. I
want to say
said,
early next year. I
want
want to say.
I kind of believe it. Listen, man, my guy is in there for some serious things.
Yeah.
Right. He it wasn't a lackluster charge that he's there for. I will say
Someone died.
He will get, yes, someone died, and we know that he's there for well, he's not there for a reason, but let's just say he's in there because of some serious allegations. He will have he will have the fanfare. He will have his fair share of features or people that would like to work with him.
Yeah,
definitely. They're gonna have a shortage of that.
And want to vulture him. Yeah.
But my point is so he will get an initial big look when he walks out the door. Now the way music is done now, the packaging or whatever the case is, it's like you gotta pick the angle. Are we coming out single until we build up to right? Are we doing like, because I'm sure he has 80,000 raps written.
Ready.
Are we coming out Tupac, All Eyes on Me, 2 weeks later, album done, Yeah. I'm sure like I said, I think he will have at his disposal will be a lot of the largest features, a lot of the largest production, which doesn't necessarily matter much anymore, right? Who you're getting your beat from doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter about that right now.
Well, wait a minute. Like, let's not get too crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if you getting a Alchemist, or you getting a Pharrell, or you getting a Harry Fraud, like there's different levels.
Let me ask. All right. Big hip hop record right now. Give me a big hip hop record. Well, if you look at what
shit.
All right,
a mustard beat.
Right, but let's take my girl, Big Glow, right?
Right.
Big Glow got a few big records. Who produced any of them?
I can't call it
exactly. So my point is, anybody could kind of make a way on the production side,
right?
But
Hit Boy's been kind of quiet lately.
Well, I mean, Grammy winning. Got his pops out there and pushing his pops right now. Just dropped something, I believe.
Where can we hear more of this music takes from? Cool.
Oh man,
listen,
man, a few places.
Let's
First things first, you can find it on the Voice of NCC 90.3 FM every Thursday, 7 o'clock. All right, to play a cool show.
Yeah.
You can even holler at your smart speaker, man. Hit WHPC and ask for your boy, and I'm gonna be right there. That's one place.
Lovely.
The second place you can find it is I'm streaming, man, on my YouTube channel, Cool University, of course. Monday nights, 9 p.m. I'm still trying to get the hang of the whole streaming game. I'm having a lot of fun there. And more than music, I got some articles that I wrote. I wrote a great article Also at cooluniversity.com, you can find all that good stuff as well. But just to kind of go back to just gym, because that's where we started off. I believe that it is a solid project. I think there's a lot of layers to it. There's a lot of hustle talk going on.
Yeah,
it's a lot of drugs being sold.
Yeah,
a lot of drugs being sold. Well,
well, that's New York rap, right? Isn't that New York rap hand-to-hand sales?
Let me say reminiscent drug sales, not current drug sales. You could hear that it's past tense.
Yeah.
But I also feel that, Jim as a businessman, you could have maybe pushed the conversation a little forward.
Nah, come on.
I think so. I think you could have.
You asking too much. This nigga has a chain with an apartment knocker on it, nigga. You not getting
all right.
Apartment 5C, dog. Like,
I think it's E.
Okay.
Or H. I don't know.
Yeah. Like he got the shines with the fucking.
But I will say this: I'm extremely happy. I'm gonna go on record right now to say I do not like what is going on with those guys. I hate it. I hate it. I don't hate anything more than the diplomats not working out. I hate it, and until I go in the ground, my goal is to get the diplomats back on the same page, working, and bring the second tier of niggas back. Bring, JR and Rel and 40, bring them all back.
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite second tier guy?
I loved Rel.
Oh, Rel.
Yeah,
I loved Rel. By the time this shit touched the streets, I probably be shackled up on a bus with beasts.
Remember the first time you heard him? Like he was in jail.
Yeah,
he was on the jail for it, right? He killed that shit.
So
you know what? Yo, I mean, all right. This I can't listen, guys. Like I don't want no problem. What?
No problems.
When you saw Hell Rel, it kind of changed, right? Like for me, seeing him kind of killed the whole.
Well, realizing that he was as small as he was.
Yeah, he sounded like he was like some fucking like Titan nigga, like talking shit. But you saw him like
he's a very small guy.
I mean, this guy.
What did it for me was when I saw him in
the buffet.
The buffet.
Oh,
in our area getting his ass kicked.
That's like,
yeah, it's right down the block.
Yeah, that was the what do you call it? The flaming
grill. I like that buffet.
I love that buffet.
How they find him there? They must have been looking for that nigga. They must have had an air tag on his ass, nigga. Cause to find him at the flaming, it's wild to get ran down on the flaming, nigga.
Let's go get this broke ass,
broke
ass, punk ass nigga.
They made that $17 at the door to get you, nigga.
Yo, my nigga, shout out.
I'll pay $17 to whoop this nigga's ass.
Shout out to the diplomats, baby. I love y'all forever. Y'all are one of the greatest things that New York City ever had to offer.
Yeah.
I hate where you guys are at right now. I need you, at least the three of you guys, to figure it out.
It don't gotta be that. Look at the Locks.
It does not have to be.
The Locks is like the
it.
epitome of what a group should be. It's no smut anywhere.
Zero.
The boys just do their thing and they just rock, and there's no egos. And even if they are, it's like
I think it's a different situation though.
It definitely
like we initially said, like as far
situation.
as like a lot of times, man, we don't want to see each other do better than us.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you the guy, you don't want to see nobody do better than you.
But it's relative, man. As far as that situation goes.
Like that, I'm saying, I think I'm not saying it doesn't exist in other cultures.
Who's the onus on? Who's the onus on? Is the onus on the guy that gets left behind to suck it up, or is it on the guy that like Justin Timberlake? He was in NSYNC or whatever, Backstreet Boy, whatever that shit is. So he was clearly the one. Should he have left, or should he have been like, yo, listen, I'm just gonna stay here. Those songs that I could do, I could do those songs with my guys. I'm just gonna stay here and we're just gonna rock.
Nah, I think certain situations, like people know the situations. Like if we're all realistic with each other as men, we know what it is. We know what it is, right? So you saying Justin Timberlake, I think they all knew who the standout was.
Yeah, and that
Well,
and
isn't Jadakiss the standout in the lock? Jadakiss could have been a solo artist and just stayed
he
there.
did it,
and just
but
never,
he did it.
But
though.
he always came back, and everybody played the position, and they just.
All right.
It just felt like
That
it was
don't-
just
that
such a
don't- no,
fly
wait.
way
No,
to
no, no.
like
See,
be friends and be business partners.
I understand what you're saying.
They gave
but
each other room to like grow and do things. They always came back.
No, okay, all right. But even though let's say Jadakiss is a standout, right?
Yeah.
Now, I think they all have fans, but maybe Jadakiss is the more of the fan favorite of the group, right?
Yeah.
But they know that like everybody is an artist in their own right.
Yeah.
When you come in a situation where you're the guy, right? And the guy that's like your homeboy, that's sort of like your muscle,
right,
is not rapping, but you gonna put him on the record. You put him on your first album,
and he's rocking though.
You put him on your first record where you gave him a verse, right? You might have wrote the verse for him, whatever, but he's not no rapper, right? But then the fact that he want to do better, right? He like, yo, I'll still protect you. I'll still be your muscle, but yeah, I want to learn how to rap.
Direct videos, and I'm gonna fucking rap, and I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna.
You should want to be. You should be like, yo, bro, this nigga came from
but
there.
no,
and
but
whatever.
See, this is my this is my thing. I don't think we really know what the issue is. I don't.
I think
no,
we know
no,
what the
no,
issue
no.
is.
I don't. Honestly, I do not believe that the issue is Jim got popping, and I don't want him to be popping. I don't think that's the issue. I swear to God.
That's
no,
what
I don't. I really don't.
That's what I'm hearing, but I think that
believe it.
I think that kind of goes like what other like, yo, bro.
A lot of things could have.
What?
It could be a lot
no,
of
no,
things.
no, no. Tell me. Wait. Hold on. What can you say that Jim did to Cam that would make him feel away?
Get on stage for 50 Cent.
Well, that's one thing.
No, that is the thing
At the time.
Okay.
That is the thing. That's the
All
story
right.
that both. That's where it's like, all right.
No,
we
wait.
can't do this shit.
If we have a problem, right?
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Right.
We speak about that one problem, right? But if I never did nothing else, why are we going back to like?
No,
oh,
well,
this,
if I
this,
gave
this,
you
that,
a
and the third-
career, if I gave you a career, I'm the nigga that puts you on and all that, and I'm the fucking head of this shit. If I'm beefing with a head of another label, it shows weakness for you to get on stage with them. I lost forever to my contemporary, like me and that other nigga, no. Cam and 50 were head and head. All the other niggas were little niggas. You know what I mean? So if Jim go over there, it's just like I lost. Like the two kings lost. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I lost to another king.
All right, okay.
Even though I could forgive you and all that, I can't look at you this.
Wait. You missing some things that happened prior to that.
Okay.
Like Jim had bowling.
Yeah.
But why Cam had really nothing to do with that?
Cam's mom was sick.
His mom was sick.
Nah, his mom was sick. Like
I understand.
He took a hiatus. He couldn't be around.
I
for
understand.
that
I understand his mom was sick.
Right.
But the niggas wasn't giving him no deal. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't give Jewels no deal.
He went to Def Jam.
He went to Def Jam.
Yeah.
Right?
Shopped him.
Yeah, sort of, kinda. But they shopped him and shelved him.
Who
right?
shelved? No,
He had two on Def Jam.
He had his
what
reign.
the game been missing. And
He did what he's supposed to. Jewels doesn't say anything because Jewels knows whatever transpired was pretty much to his detriment. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic, his detriment.
Okay. All right. If you
And
say
also too, never forget that the business was in a very altering state at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't feel like Cam felt no type of way that this nigga set up like the Bird Gang and he got his own hit record without Cam and nothing like that.
I just feel like
he should be happy for him.
He should be happy for him.
Two things could be right. Yes, I think you're a little right there. Yes, I do feel like he felt a little way that the success came without him. I don't think it was a lot, but I do feel like maybe that was the little start of okay, maybe y'all, but him getting like, I feel like they could have worked through it, that little whatever they was feeling. But I feel like him.
Well, they did work
aligning
through it. They did
with
work
50
They did
on that
they
one
did
thing.
work through it.
Well, yeah, because remember, they did. Remember, I mean, I remember going to see all of them together, on the stage at the Apollo. This was
Man, that
right.
must have been a good night.
That was a great.
That was like a Dipset reunion, though, right?
That was a
But let me ask you a question: what did they do after Cam already popping and Jim had balling? What did they do after that?
Cam was MIA for a while.
And Cam came back out with Vado, right? Guns and Butter and all
Came
that.
back out with Vado.
Yeah, why not doing with Jim when Jim is
But
more
see,
popping
Jim was
than
already,
Vado?
what I'm
Jim,
saying,
Jim
I
was
kinda-
already kind of
What?
doing his own thing and moving. Joel was kind of MIA. Joel
Wait, come on, all right. But
Jim had already had. Jim was on his third crew by now.
But
Jim already moved on from stacking. What's the name? Stacking Max.
because
he on
died,
the Mel
they died and
Matrix
went to
and
jail.
Mother. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that through all that time, why Cam ain't do nothing with him if this nigga's hot fire?
Which leads me to that's why I feel like it's something else. I feel like
It's not because something. It's because the nigga's popping, and it's like, yo, I'm not popping like you. Like my underling is popping. Why would you not take advantage of that? Why would you not?
I think it's something else.
If this the nigga that protects you and he'll do whatever for you. That nigga say, yo.
Well, that's the thing too.
He'll put his life on the line to protect the money.
I understand.
That nigga was the money.
I
right?
understand, but you also have to believe. Well, you can imagine that might have come with an ego, right?
From who?
From Jim, because you're not talking to no, because
he got an ego. If he willing to get his ass whipped,
I'm not
multiple
saying,
times for this nigga.
Hold on, I'm not saying that the ego isn't maybe justified. I'm just saying you're not talking to the same person, and who knows how those conversations go now. Like once upon a time, I used to be able to talk with you or to you in a certain manner.
Or I treat you like an underling, and now I can't because you got your own shit going.
Maybe possibly, but like I said, you never know what these conversations are. I fail to believe that it's just him not being happy with his success. I truly feel in my soul that it's something else that happened. Because, okay, for instance, he's on the Breakfast Club the other day. Pretty good interview. I love Jim because when Jim starts getting agitated, he like moves around a lot. He like adjusts the microphone. Like, yeah. He's like moving around. And they asked what happened. Like, why did this happen? And the nigga did everything he could not to answer that particular question. He did not. He answered everything else.
You know what?
When he asked him, because no. Because if it was as simple as that, if he's willing to tell you y'all box your head off, and which I think he was kind of talking to, everybody says he was talking to Cam. I think he was talking to 50 in that situation. But let's just say, if he's willing to say that I'll punch your head off, whatever the case was, and all these things, when asked what really happened, you had the liberties right there to just say what really happened. He never said what exactly happened, which to me, I feel like it's something else that either makes one of the parties look away, and it's never been spoke about.
The way I see it is as that he still has a level of respect for their relationship.
Definitely. Reverend.
Not when you say you're gonna box his head off.
All right, that's man shit. Nigga, you really slick with the tongue, you saying all this shit, but you got to think about it like that. If Cam is not the one that's in the middle of the shit, like everything is surrounding you, but I'm willing to protect you, right? And you ain't getting none of this, and then you trying to talk about me as far as the physical shit that I do or the altercations that I got in, but I got into these altercations because of you, protecting you, right?
Well, I don't think True Life was protecting Cam. I don't think.
Say what?
With the True Life thing protecting Cam?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because the whole Rockefeller, True Life was with Jay-Z, all that stuff like that. That's all through whatchamacallit. Yeah. But if I'm the dude that's protecting you and I know my position, I play my position, I call myself capo for you. You understand what I'm saying? And now I get a little bit of light. I make some bread and I do my own thing. You should be happy because I'm not feeding off of you.
Right.
You understand? I made my own way. Now we could break bread. We could do some shit together. I can give you some of this energy back.
Some niggas like to feed their niggas.
Yes, they like to spoon feed them.
Listen,
that's what the problem is.
Whatever. I just hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. And listen, all of the other groups in this thing, I could accept or whatever. I simply hate.
Well, it's the same thing with 50 and G Unit.
Yeah,
Whoever
I don't
50
care that much.
can't feed, he's not around.
I don't care. I don't care that much about those guys.
Yeah, it's not the same.
I don't care. I don't care that much about it. Because you know what it was? It was like to me, the power dynamic was clear with G Unit that everybody was young, everybody was under him. For some strange reason, I just didn't see it like that with the Diplomats. You know what I mean? I knew
it wasn't.
I knew that Cam was the at least the first person to get on, let's just say.
That nigga Jim really like made some shit happen without Cam. Like he didn't everybody in G Unit, they had to lean on Fifth to make their shit happen.
Yeah.
Like Yayo to this day, when he do interviews, niggas want to know about what 50 eat for breakfast. And he got to talk about
like it's like White House press secretary.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Like,
right?
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga Jim really like made his own way. And I'm not even a Jim Jones fan, to be honest with you.
Love Jim.
I'm more of a Cam fan. I'm a confession.
Is there anybody else out a career like that? Is his career aligned with like anybody else's? Who got put on by somebody else and just went off when their own way? Never like surpassed the other person, but just ate on their own. Who else? Anybody been like that? I'm talking about different crews. I think that's like he's like an anomaly, right? Like it doesn't really happen like that, right?
Yeah.
Jay.
And what's crazy is that I think at this point in time,
it's nobody.
If Cam put out an album and Jim put out an album, I think niggas will go for Jim more than they'll go for Cam.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And I ain't gonna lie to you.
The discographies do not match up at all. Like Cam's discography got it, but the later music, yeah. If they drop on the same day, I'm checking for Jim Jones.
Yeah, I'm not even a Jim fan, but I just feel that way. Like
Cam freestyle's been on point, but the album thing.
Yeah, man. Listen, Diplomats, if you hear me, which I know you hear me because I know you watch Cigars and Whiskey. It's the greatest podcast that there is. Fucking fix it. All right.
Yeah.
Get over this shit.
I just hope all this shit is fugazi.
And then because first of all, the reason why I say that is because, man, you guys let a lot of people eat when they had a full thing going. They had at least 3 stars. Had 3 stars at least. And then they had like 2 possible B-level niggas.
Yeah.
High B-level niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then let alone when you thought Max one day would have crept in and been part of that.
All under one umbrella, right?
Yeah, Votto, you pull in. You got the Davies that you could have grabbed or whatever the case was. You never know what you guys could have done. You let off the gas. You let off the gas. You let off the gas, and that's what I believe. Let the city, lose control of what it was. I feel that the Diplomats not working out. Let everybody else in. Or it might have happened. It might have happened anyway. But I will say that.
Talking spicy on Cigars and Whiskey.
Hey man, come on, man. Listen,
talking spicy. Because
think about
Friday
it.
Night cool.
I have to because
cool.
Cam dropping, Jewel's dropping, Jim dropping.
You're talking about Let Him In. Who you talking about?
They all dropping albums?
No. I'm just saying. Just think about what it would have been like. Cam dropping, Jewel's dropping, Jim dropping, right? Some time going by gives enough steam for a Hell Rel, enough steam for a JR Ryder. Niggas like A Mafia, fucking 40 cat. Like you had the whole
Shice Pub, nigga.
You had a whole nother, and then you loop
brother
around.
Diddy Bang,
You loop around
right.
another diplomatic immunity.
Let's go.
You've run it again and again and again. Another diplomatic community. You could have done that.
Nigga, I listened to a Freaky album if I had to.
Yo, think about it. At the time, you could have even gotten him to get on.
What could have been, man? Men, though. Men and the Eagles, man.
Yes, exactly.
Fix it, guys. I'm still waiting.
One crew that don't got an Eagles is Cigars and Whiskey.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You're down to 2 niggas. Yeah, we've been there.
That's what it should have been for a while. You know,
Yo, we started off like New Edition, right? 2 niggas left. You're right. We got bad Beyonce, though.
Yeah. All right. So, how we feeling about this Penelope?
It's cool. I think it's how it started off. It's a cool drink. Little young. We say young. It tastes a little cheap.
I wouldn't say that per se. Yeah,
that's
I wouldn't say that,
right.
But I don't know. I feel like it got a little better as time went by.
Right.
You know, my kick was the sweetness of a bourbon.
Yeah.
A little less, pulled back from that. But overall, I thought it has some things going on as far as the palate is concerned. You know what I mean? So, very, very smooth.
Let me ask you a question. If this had no labels on it, nothing like that, someone came to you and be like, "Yo, this could be the Cigars and Whiskey. Like we could put your name on this," and would you put your name on this?
Why you ask me that?
That's what we're here to do. Ask the hard questions.
Not necessarily like for me per se. No.
Yeah.
All right. No. Because also you got to understand the only 4 grain that I think we did on here was the Great Jones.
Gotcha.
The one with the
Basquiat?
No. We didn't do it on the show.
Okay.
We didn't do it on the show. Okay. It's the red. It's the Great Jones with the
the one you could only
with
get
the red
there.
label. Yes.
Right. Okay. Right.
And I think that one was a little bit better.
Okay.
Maybe a tad more sweetness on it.
Okay.
But I think it had some good notes in there.
Okay.
Definitely that citrus, that nuttiness, pause. But that's probably all I would be looking for. Like I like the other notes that were in there. Just a tad more sweetness for a bourbon. That's what I was expecting.
Copy.
You know what I mean? All right. So, how much was this?
$40.
$40 for ABV. I mean, for $40 for a 750 mil. It's a 40
Must
ABV.
not be that bad, right?
80 proof. Yeah. It'll get you there. All right. They have a few more other
I saw
selections,
like
right?
Blue label and the black label.
Yeah. So this is the straight bourbon. Pick this up, the 4 grain, and let us know what you guys think. Like, are we off? Do you think this is, better than we better than we described? Let us know. Hit us up in the comment section. Also, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Again, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Also, follow us on Instagram at Cigars with an S Whiskey. Cigars with an S Whiskey. All right. Corey, cool. Before we go, let the people know where they can find you. Let them know what you got going on.
Okay, man. Shine time?
Yeah.
All right, shine time, baby. All right. So, first things first, you can find me in the voice of NCC 90.3 FM every Thursday, 7 o'clock to play a cool show. I got some really good interviews coming from some Long Island artists that I want to put in the forefront as they fly on, to illustrious careers. You could also catch me doing a little top 40 hour on the same station Mondays midnight. That's right. Sunday into Monday midnight. You can catch me there. I'm streaming that same Monday night, 9 p.m. on my YouTube channel, Cool University, of course. I'm talking a lot of music, man. I'm working on things, trying to get it, copaesthetically moving. But you can catch me there as well. I have an article that I wrote that I'm really proud of, and I hope that just because Black History Month is over, it can still get a little bit of light. It's called the Electric Slide, man, and it's basically the part of Black history that's not taught in school. I think that's really important. A part of our culture that gets overlooked. We know the song, we all know the song, we've all danced and had amazing times to the song, but the background of the record, I think, is really, really, really important. What else I got going on? I mean, I could keep going on and on and on, but I will say this and end on Diplomat. Fucking fix it. Party responsibly.
All right. Big shout out to the people at Penelope Bourbon. Pick up a bottle. If you guys want to hit us up and sponsor a show, we would appreciate that. With that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey podcast. We will catch you in the next one. Peace. Peace.